It's so peaceful out here. Very quiet.
Look at my socks. See this? Look at these are child's play. Look at Chucky. Good guy, doll. Look, watch. See that? It's pretty fun. Good morning. Happy Sunday. This is what I'm eating for breakfast. Chocolate peanut butter French toast bake. I made this in last Sunday's reset. So if you want to know exactly how to make it, go check out that video. It shows all the portions and all the ingredients and everything you need. Right now, I'm gonna top it up. So I'm gonna use some zero sugar syrup, sugar-free. This is Steve's Maples. We get it from Walmart. It's our favorite, and I'm gonna do a tablespoon. I heated this up for 50 seconds in the microwave. And then I'm gonna do some sugar-free powdered sugar. This is the Truvia Sweet Complete. And you can get this at pretty much most grocery stores. I usually just put a spoon in there and just pull out a bit and sprinkle it over the top. Oh, it makes it taste so good. I can't have anything French toasty without powdered sugar, so this is perfect. And then after Kyle and I eat breakfast, we're gonna go out for a beautiful walk in the big fancy forest because it's really looking fall out there, and it's our 12th year wedding anniversary. So that's gonna be our fancy cardio fall romantic walk. Gotta get fueled up for it.
Whoa. We're also gonna do a little mini grocery haul. We got some cool stuff planned we got a cool dinner planned.
Yeah, because it's not cheat day, but we still want fancy anniversary dinner. So we're gonna do mini meatloaf sheet pan dinner and a cherry cheesecake yogurt bowl for dessert. So on our way home from the walk, we gotta pick up some cool stuff.
We're gonna take you along.
Yeah, you're gonna come have a beautiful anniversary day.
It's so peaceful out here. Very quiet.
Look at my socks. See this? Look at these are child's play. Look at Chucky. Good guy, doll. Look, watch. See that? It's pretty fun.
Wow, it really is nice out here.
Yeah, look at all the ducks is having a little swim. Hey. Whoa, that was a smooth landing. Hey, look at that one's digging for food in there. You think they can see underwater? You think they open their eyes under there?
I don't know. I've never thought about that before.
Well, they have to go digging for food, so they do it like this with no eyes. Hello.
Hello.
This is really nice. It's starting to really get fall out here. There's a lot of like red and orange trees. A lot of ducks today.
Yeah.
Kyle and I walked this path a lot. It's kind of like cool because when we first started, I think we lost 100 pounds when we got married. We still had a little bit left to go, but we found this path shortly before we got married, and we actually like walked out here pretty regularly, like almost every night. So it's kind of a cool thing on our anniversary to do this. We're just about to take a selfie for Instagram and put happy anniversary, cute muffin. So follow us on Instagram at The Colettes so you can see the in-betweens that you don't get to see on YouTube.
Happy anniversary, buddy.
Happy anniversary, beautiful bunny, my favorite boy.
Hey, did you draw this?
Just for you.
Thanks.
Color love, Kylie. This is my favorite part of the forest because it's like totally covered with trees and the light totally changes. It feels like you're in a totally different part of the universe. It's like really quiet in this part. We're back from the forest. We stopped at Shoppers and the grocery store on our way home and picked up a few things. So, beginning of the video, we said we were making a cool sheet pan mini meatloaf dinner. That went to the birds. Sometimes, and this is actually great because we're filming it. So sometimes in weight loss, what you have planned just goes south. It just doesn't work. We got to the grocery store They literally had not one single container of ground chicken or turkey, which is what we were gonna use to make the meatloaves. So we're like, what are we gonna do? I made a meatloaf recipe. We did the calories for it. We just had to recalibrate on the spot. So I'll show you what we got, and then we're just gonna make up a dinner. They did have some chicken sausage, and Kyle and I haven't tried this kind before. So this is the Maple Lodge Farms hot Italian chicken sausage.
Hey, that's what I call you.
That's cute. Spicy. So I think I'm gonna bake these in the oven, and then we're gonna do some carrots, which we already have. We got some potatoes. We were originally gonna roast these. I think I'm gonna make them into fries and put them in the air fryer. And then we're gonna still have some sort of cherry cheesecake yogurt bowl for dessert. So I picked up some fat-free vanilla pudding mix and some light cherry pie filling. And this is the E.D. Smith cherry, the light and fluffy filling. And then we got a gift card for our anniversary from Kyle's dad for our anniversary for Shoppers. So we always like to split stuff. So he got a couple things that he likes and needed, and I got some that I wanted. So this is the Got2b spiking wax. Kyle really likes it, the Got2b glued, and it was on sale. So we got 2 of those for him. And then I love doing my nails, and these are my Halloween nails, by the way. Oh, look how cool those is. And these were on sale, so I got a couple new nail polishes. The Sally Hansen Miracle Gel is my favorite. This one here is called Bordeaux Glow, number 469. And then this purpley one is called Hypnotical, and it's 573 is the number.
It's really cool, a lot of different colors.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's really cool. It's kind of got like some bluey ness to it. So those will be cool to do my nails with. So now it's shower time, and then it will be make dinner time.
When life gives you lemons,
You make
hot sausage and potatoes and carrots.
in French fry form.
Oh, French fries even better.
Yep, we're gonna just Google how to make French fries in the air fryer, bud.
When one door closes, you eat French fries.
All right, let's get this cute sausage dinner going. So what we're gonna need, we're gonna be making some steamed carrots. So I've got a pot with some water and 1 cup of baby carrots. I did a heaper 1 cup of baby carrots. Then we're gonna toss them once they're steamed in some light margarine. I'm using 2 teaspoons of Baysell light margarine that has been melted. And then I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and an 1/8 teaspoon of ground black pepper. For the sausage, we're gonna be using the Maple Lodge Farms one, like I showed you earlier. We're gonna have 1 sausage each for dinner tonight, but I'm gonna cook all 5 because the other 3 I'll slice and put in a container, and we'll use it on our low-calorie pizza throughout the week. I have a baking sheet covered with foil and sprayed with cooking spray for that. And I have the oven preheated to 400 degrees for the sausage. And then for the potatoes, we've got the 4 medium yellow potatoes that I showed you earlier. I've got a container or a pail of water, I called it, a bowl of cold water to soak them in to get off the excess starch. Then I've got a tablespoon of the light Baysell margarine melted, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take my potatoes and I'm gonna cut them into fry shapes. And Kyle and I made it so that we each get 2 potatoes worth of French fries because we love fries, and that's a perfect anniversary dinner for us.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna slice these up into fry type shapes and then dip them into the cold water so that all the excess starch gets removed, and then we can make them as crispy as we can. And we're gonna air fry these. There we go. Oh, and friends, before I keep going, I have lost 130 pounds and I've kept it off for over 10 years. If you want to know more of exactly what I ate and did to lose my weight, keep it off, and get in the best shape of my life, honey, the best life, on.
Whoa.
I have 4 weight loss ebooks. You can buy them all separate and use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off. Or you can buy all 4 in my everything bundle for a cheaper price. Then use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off the already cheaper price for a double savings. Links down below if you wanna check it out. So I'm just gonna finish cutting all these fries up, and then while they're soaking, I'm gonna get the potatoes and while they're soaking, I'm gonna get the sausage and the carrots going. Okay, so the potatoes are all done. I'm letting all the potatoes soak in there, and the starch is coming off, as you can see. While that's doing its thing, I'm gonna open up the sausage. Sorry, that was loud. And then let's get them laid in a single layer. And I'm gonna put these in the oven at 400, and I'm gonna cook them for 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll flip them halfway through. If I were to put these in the air fryer, I would poke holes in them because that would allow them to not like explode when they're cooking in the air fryer. When I Googled how to bake sausage a few minutes ago in the oven, it said if you're baking it, don't poke holes because that'll let all the juices come out and the moisture, and they'll be dry. So we're gonna do an experiment and not poke holes. Okay, now that the sausage is in, I'm just gonna put my carrots in my pot of water, and I'm gonna get these turned up on high on the stove, get them boiling, and I'm gonna cook them, bring it to a boil, cook them for about 4 to 5 minutes until they're tender, and then we'll toss them in the stuff. While I get these on the stove, I'm gonna preheat my air fryer to 400 degrees for the fries. So I call this steamed, but Kyle and I, we are not patient. So basically we turn it up to high and cook it as fast as we can. So for the air fryer, I'm gonna turn it on, put it on air crisp, 400 degrees, and I'm gonna cook them for about 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll leave it at the 20. There we go. Okay, I've got a clean tea towel here. I'm gonna take my potatoes out, lay them on the towel, and then use another clean one to dry them off. There. These look great. Okay, so now what I like to do is take another towel and just kind of go like this, like rub the potatoes and just try to dry them the best I can so that they're ready for the seasoning and the margarine. There, just like that. Okay, the potatoes are dry. What I'm gonna like to do is fold the towel kind of in half and in half again, and then I just go doop. It's a time saver. Now I'm just gonna drizzle my margarine all over the potatoes, and I'm actually gonna do this.
Oh.
Use a potato to get out any of the excess margarine that's left in there. You wanna use it all, you don't wanna miss out. And then we will do our spices over top. So the salt, the Italian seasoning, and then the pepper. And I'm actually only gonna use half of that pepper actually now that I see it in the bowl. So let's toss this to coat, and I wanna make sure that everything is coated in the seasoning and the margarine. So I'll just keep going with my hands until I think that we're good to go. That looks really nice. Yep, we're gonna dump it right in the air fryer now because this looks ready to go. I've sprayed my basket with cooking spray, and now I'm just gonna put the fries in there in a single layer, as single of a layer as I can do. And then I'm gonna cook these for 10 minutes and flip. And it should be a total of 20 minutes and we'll have cute fries. Okay, the carrots are done. So what I'm gonna do, I've strained the carrots, drained off all the water. I'm just gonna pour the margarine into the carrots. I'll get any of the remaining in the container. Then I'm just gonna take a pinch of some ground pepper. And then I'm gonna do about a third of that salt, like that. I'm gonna give it a little stir and a toss to coat it. Ah, beautiful. Now let's measure half a cup for cute Kyle, like that, and half a cup for cute Colas. And then there's a couple carrots left to go in each person's plate. Beautiful. All right, the fries are done. They took 20 minutes at 400. They look amazing. The sausage ended up taking 20 minutes instead of 15 at 400 degrees. We've got some on our plate, and I've been working on slicing the rest and putting it in here for our pizza during the week. So I've got everything, including ketchup. I've done a tablespoon of the no sugar added Heinz ketchup for both of us for dipping our fries. And what I'm gonna do, how I like to split stuff for Kyle and I when it's 2 servings, because we're having a nice heaping helping of fries, I'm just gonna weigh out what I think is half and then try to even out the grams for each plate. So I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, so that's 147 grams. So now I'll even that out on this plate and see what's left. Okay, we ended up with about 212 grams each of fries. And as you can see, that is a massive helping. And that's how Kyle and I like to eat. Big, high volume, low cal food. So this makes 2 big servings. Per serving, it's 520 calories, including like the ketchup and everything. 19 grams of fat, 67 grams of carbs, and 23.5 grams of protein.
Great.
All right, so I'm gonna take a bite of the karaoke's. I love carrots with salt and butter. Perfect. I'm gonna try the sausage.
Hopefully we can handle the heat.
Yeah, because we've never tried the hot before. It's got all kinds of spices and stuff in there. They smell really good. That's like, that almost tastes identical to what my Nona Nona used to make,
Oh, really?
but the chicken form. Wow. Those are worth it if you guys can find those. And then let's see how my fries did. Cooked perfect.
Hey, this was a happy accident, a happy mistake.
It turned out to be a Colas and Kyla-rific dinner for their birthday.
And stay tuned because we got an awesome dessert coming.
Cherry cheesecake yogurt bowl. That's how we.
These are weight loss dinners if you actually want to eat your food and stick to it for 10 years.
And love it, and you want to love it every day. It's time to make the cheesecake yogurt bowls. So this is what we're gonna need. Half a cup of light cherry pie filling that's been divided into a 1/4 cup each, and this is the one that we got today at the store, the E.D. Smith light cherry pie filling. We need a cup of plain fat-free Greek yogurt. We use the Skodadakis plain fat-free Greek that we get from Costco. 1 sheet of graham crackers that has been divided into 2 small crackers each and crushed. And we use the Honey Maid. We need a Laughing Cow, and the one that we like is the original light Laughing Cow. 26 grams of vanilla protein powder, and if you want the best one, which is the one that I use, you have to try this one. This is HTLT Sups Casein and Whey Vanilla Ice Cream protein powder. It's literally the best tasting vanilla protein powder you are ever going to try, and the Casein and Whey blend allows it to blend really well into things like Greek yogurt, and it has no aftertaste, no like chunkiness. It blends beautifully and makes Greek yogurt taste like a dream. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below for that. We also need a tablespoon of sugar-free powdered sugar. I like the Truvia Sweet Complete icing sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 8 grams of vanilla fat-free pudding mix, and we use the Jello one. In Canada, it does not say sugar-free on the front, just fat-free, but if you look at the back, it is actually sugar-free. So now I'm gonna make 2 servings, one for me, one for Kyle. I'm gonna put the protein powder, the sugar, icing sugar, the pudding mix, the vanilla, and the Laughing Cow. I put the Laughing Cow because it acts like cream cheese, but it's lower calorie. So that'll be like the cheesecake. So what I like to do is use the back of my spoon to mush in the Laughing Cow and make sure that there's no like clumps or lumps. And then I will blend everything else in and make it all smooth. Cherry cheesecake is one thing we've been making since we've been dating. We've been together for 19 years and married for 12 as of today. And cherry cheesecake is one of the things we've just always made because a lot of people like our cherry cheesecake. So we adapted it into something that we can have that's low calorie, which is something like a cherry cheesecake yogurt bowl. I'm just gonna break up some of the Laughing Cow and anything else that might not be super smooth. Great. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is divide this into the 2 bowls. And I used a heaping cup of plain yogurt, so we'll do heapers of this for us.
It smells great.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so good. So I just go with the heaper, half cup, and then I will divide what's left. There, okay. So there's just a few spoonfuls left. And what I like to do is just go 1 spoon for me, and then 1 spoon for Kyle, like so. And we'll just...
And we say this all the time, but like people ask, like, you guys eat the same? Isn't Kyle like a lot bigger and need more food? Yes, my breakfast is a lot bigger, but we eat the same lunch and dinner and dessert.
Yeah, and like it depends on the day for the dessert, because most days Kyle's dessert is more calories, but when we do different meals, sometimes he'll just have a bigger, even bigger breakfast or something, and then we'll have very similar dessert. So he does eat more calories than me. You just might not see the meals that he eats more calories. So that's what that looks like. Now we're going to put the crushed graham cracker on one side of each of these. That's looking good. And then let's get our cherry pie filling and put that in on the other side.
Yummy.
Oh, look how cute that is, guys. And then we'll do that on this one. And that is our cherry cheesecake yogurt bowl, sweetheart. All right, so calories per serving, 235 calories, 2 grams of fat, 28.5 grams of carbs, and 22 grams of protein.
Great.
So let's have a cute little taste of it. Got a little of everything. Hello, sweetheart.
Cherry pie in a bowl.
It literally,
Cherry cheesecake.
it literally tastes like cherry cheesecake. You're not missing nothing if you make that. I hope you enjoyed this day with us, spending our anniversary together. Catch you in the next vid, bud. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here, heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.